guys, we are at Magic Kingdom today. We're gonna be trying some of our favorite snacks and we're just gonna have a fun day at the park. I'm Brittany and this is Extra Magic Minutes. Well, I just picked up our first snack, one of our favorites, and I was standing by the little station here, Storybook Treats, and the cast member came out and she was like, I feel like you need this chocolate ice cream, and just gave me a chocolate ice cream cone. What a magical moment.
Yeah, we're gonna do slightly
I never get like vanilla or chocolate soft serve. I always get like a Dole Whip. It's really good. Tastes like a fudgesicle. I got that little ice cream treat and now I am even more excited than I was before for today. I'm so excited. I actually feel like there are a lot of good food items at Magic Kingdom. I know a lot of people feel like it has the worst food, but there are so many snacks that I love. It was hard to pick ones to do today. So we're gonna try some of our favorite snacks. And I started with something that's actually brand new. I got it for our Patreon and we did a review over there, but they changed it a little bit, so I thought I would get it again. And this is brand new with the Friar's Nook. These are the apple cider donuts with caramel sauce, and they were $6.49. I love apple cider donuts. I ran over here when I saw these were on the menu. They've been out for about 2 weeks, but the first time we got them, they had green sprinkles on them, so they kind of looked like poison apple. And I actually ran into the stepsisters, and they were like, are you eating poison food that's green? Maybe I said that to them. I don't remember. Anyway, I'm always like starstruck when I meet characters, especially roaming ones, so I was like, yeah, they're poison. But they changed them now. They actually do look better. They look more like appetizing than they did with the green on them. And I have loved apple cider donuts forever. One of my best memories is in New York City, like at the farmer's market. They only have them in the fall, and the fall is my favorite season. But it is halfway to Halloween, so I was like, apple cider donut? It's fall today, so we might as well get them. I know these are new, so you're like, how can you put these on your favorite snacks list? But they are very good. I think sometimes with a donut, it's easy to be sort of greasy because they're fried. But these have a beautiful fried coating and they're not greasy inside. They actually have pieces of apple. And then I think the caramel really adds a nice flavor. They're not like too sweet, which is surprising because you'd think they would be. But with the fresh apple in there, I think it really balances it out well. Normally, I would feel like I want the caramel on the side because it's a little bit messy to eat. But it actually has an apple flavor in the caramel. And then the sugar, the dusting sugar on top, has like a sourness to it, almost like a sour candy. And that really adds to the apple flavor. So I feel like I'm really glad that it's there. And the fresh apple really makes it. These are very good. If you get to try them, they're at Friar's Nook. They're not that expensive. You get 5 of them. It's kind of a big portion. And I think it's a really great snack to grab. This might be my favorite snack on the list, and it's not very far away from the Friar's Nook. We are at Gaston's Tavern. We got the Crème Brûlée croissant. This is a crispy croissant filled with vanilla bean custard, and it was $5.49. This is also a relatively newer snack. It's been here a little bit less than a year, and we got it last year on our Stitch 626 day. And we got it last year on our Stitch 626 day video, which I'll link in the description below. But I haven't had it since, even though I absolutely loved it. So I was like, I have to come back and get it because I've thought about it so many times. And Gaston's Tavern actually has a lot of great snacks. A lot of people love the cinnamon roll here, the LeFou's brew, the cupcake. We did try all of those things also in our new Fantasyland video, but for me, This croissant is the best. I absolutely love it. It might be my favorite snack at Magic Kingdom at all. I guess I'll say at the end of the video when I have my other favorites, but yeah, I love this. I can't wait to cut into it. So I'm gonna try to cut it. It may not cut because it's kind of like croissant dough, but I would like to show you what the middle looks like without having to eat all the way to the middle, so I'm gonna try. Ah! Whoa. Full to the brim.
That's it.
It's just as amazing as I remember. I love that you can see the vanilla beans in the custard. It just goes to show like how freshly made it is. It's also cold, which is really nice because it's kind of warm out. It's almost always kind of warm out at Disney World, and it's a nice like cool snack. The croissant still has a fluffiness to it, and I don't really know how they do it because I feel like the custard in there would make the croissant squishy, and then it also has this creme brulee like sugar top that I think would also make the croissant squishy, but it still has a nice crisp on it. This is a brilliant idea. We still don't have a name for a square croissant though, and I said almost a year ago, if you have any ideas what we should call square croissant, because it's croissant dough, but it's not like a croissant. It's not shaped like a croissant. Anyway, I cut it in half, and now it's not like got the structural integrity at the bottom because there's so much filling. I also love how you really get the taste of creme brulee. You'd think it'd be sort of hard to get that to come through, but it has that like smoky sugar flavor where it really tastes caramelized. They do such a great job with this. It's just as good as the first time we had it. Nothing's really changed about it because I was like, maybe it's smaller, maybe it has less filling. No, it's still full of filling. It's still huge. I would say if you're coming with other people, this is a great snack to share, and it's only like $5.50, which is a great price. You have to get this. Yeah, you can have some. I don't know how I'm going to eat all that. I don't know how we're going to eat all that. I don't. The boyfriend says that he feels like not only is this maybe the best dessert at Magic Kingdom, it might be one of the best desserts on property in general at Walt Disney World. And I would agree. I think it's really great. The only thing is, it doesn't really travel well. A lot of times when we're doing like videos where we eat a lot of food, I bring Ziploc bags or little containers and I take stuff home, but the cream in here is like so fresh that it's not going to make it. So unfortunately, I do have to eat the whole thing now. Darn. I have officially capped out on sugar. I had too much sugar now in a row. So the next snack is savory, can you believe it? But it's all the way over in Frontierland, so I think we're actually going to take the train, which we rarely ever do. I'm going to take it now before it goes down for construction, which they haven't announced, but I assume it's coming soon. And we might see if we can find some merch along the way, so we're going to go head towards the station in Fantasyland, which is actually through Storybook Circus. So let's head over there. So we came into Big Top because in the past they would have merchandise that you couldn't find at other stores because it's kind of far from the entrance. People don't come all the way up here. They do not have that anymore. They have plushes, they have toys, and they have candy. And I did find one candy that I'm pretty excited about. A bag of Power Limes. I do not need any more sweets, but I'm happy to know that this exists. We have a train to catch. Let's go. Sitting on the train, and I was like, why do I feel so bleh right now? But also like really, I don't know. It's because I had a lot of sugar. I really tried to plan this out where I was like sugar, savory, but then I had that little ice cream cone, and I think that just set me off on a sugar bender. So we are headed over for a savory snack, which I sorely need. And I'm just feeling really weird right now. Like, let me into the parade. I have all the energy in the world to go do that, but also like I need to take a nap. So, we also haven't been on the train in a really long time. I can't think of the last time we were on the train. When I was on there, I was like, have I been on this since they built the tunnel that goes under Tron? I'm not sure. Oftentimes I'd rather use my feet, but I feel like, you know, the train sounded really good today. Like just like a fun romanticized journey on the train. M-O-U-S-E. Mickey Mouse. We stopped at Westward Ho. This is the Candied bacon skewer. It's brown sugar coated and it's served with chips, and it was $9.99. And they actually let me get it without chips today because I feel like you don't really need chips. It's so savory and salty already. And so it was only $8.50 instead of $9.99 without a bag of chips. However, I was trying to take a picture of it. I was like kind of out of the way. Someone had a balloon on their stroller and it like went into the bacon skewer and the top of it popped their balloon. What are the odds? Truly, it like got stuck to it. I feel like I only didn't drop it because I had like a death grip on it. And I feel like they were kind of mad at me, but I was like, I don't know, there's no way I could have done that on purpose. Like I wasn't like on guard. I was just standing here. Last time I really struggled eating this, the boyfriend even put some dramatic music underneath it. I bet he's gonna put a clip of that here, so. I think a bear would like this snack. It is a candied bacon skewer. It's bacon. What's not to like? It's just bacon. It's like the baby cousin to the turkey leg. And so far it's kind of greasy, and I'm gonna try it. See if I can do a better job this time. I really love this. I think it is so much better than a turkey leg. It's also about half the price. It's less meat, but it's less messy also, and it's bacon. It's sort of like a thick cut bacon, and I like that it has the brown sugar on the outside. It adds some sweetness. I would say if you don't like fatty meat, like if you don't like fatty pieces of bacon, maybe this is not for you because it has a lot of fat in it. So it's almost more like pork belly. It's very thick cut. However, I think it's delicious. And for $8.50, it's not too bad. And a savory snack. It's sort of hard to find a savory snack that isn't a meal. There's so many good sweet snacks, so this is a great savory one. I wish there was a different vessel maybe to serve it. It looks cool, but I'm afraid I'm gonna take a bite and it's gonna like flop over. But it's amazing. Well, that was so great to have a savory snack. I feel a lot better now. I had way too much sugar. So that really that fixed me, set me right. Now we're gonna go over and go on Haunted Mansion because it is halfway to Halloween. I also would really like to take a little break from eating and go on a ride. I don't even know what the wait is, but that's the one I wanna do, so we're gonna wait as long as it takes. Ooh, halfway to Halloween. I love Haunted Mansion. I used to be so scared of it when I was little. I would like hide in under my dad's arm like, ah, the ghost. And I still think the beginning is a little bit scary. The scariest part to me is when the ghosts are like trying to get out of their tombs and the knockers are like shaking. That always freaks me out. I used to be really afraid of when the coffin opens and it's got like a green, like drippy looking light. So still a little bit scary, but not as scary as it was when I was little. I do feel like, and we've been on this like kind of recently, I do feel like they kind of like fixed up some of the effects at the end and some of the ghosts. I feel like there were more ghosts than usual. I don't know if maybe I just like missed them or sometimes they're not there. They're in a different room or something like that, but there's going to be a lot of ghosts today and I was scared twice by the ghosts that pop up. Usually they don't get me, but this time they did. So I was like, oh my God, jump scares always get me. Anyway, that was really nice and it was nice and cool. Dark and cool, which is great during the summer. I love Haunted Mansion. A nice way to celebrate halfway to Halloween. And since we're in Liberty Square, we're gonna go over to Sleepy Hollow to grab another favorite treat. This is the hand-dipped corn dog served with house-made chips, and it was $11.49. And you might have thought we were gonna get a waffle, maybe you thought a funnel cake, but no, we got the hand-dipped corn dog. Now, if they had the old waffles the way they used to be, that definitely would have been the thing that we would get. But since they're gone, I love a Mickey waffle, but I just don't love the Mickey waffle in this application as much. But this is the only place you can get a hand-dipped corn dog, so it's definitely at the top of the list. House-made chips. The boyfriend's insistent that this needs a topping, and I tell you what topping it needs. Classic cheese, melty cheese, but I'm not gonna walk all the way over to Casey's to get cheese, so he got mustard and ketchup. I'm not probably just gonna have it traditional, as it comes. I absolutely love Casey's corn dog nuggets. They're very like nostalgic to me and I enjoy them, but this is better because it's hand dipped. I feel like the batter around it has like a grittiness from the cornmeal. Like you can actually taste cornmeal in it. I feel like the ones at Casey's, the breading is a little bit thinner. It doesn't really have that bite to it. This does. And then it's a really great hot dog. It's very juicy. It's a big hot dog. I gotta go to Disneyland at some point because I don't have a lot of experience with hand-dipped corn dogs because here, you know, Disney World doesn't really have them. But this is so good. This is definitely a must-get. There's so many great things at Sleepy Hollow, so it's like hard to pick. I guess it just depends if you're in the mood for something savory or sweet. But don't sleep on the hand-dipped corn dog. I feel like people forget about it because of the other good things here. It's very, very good. Let me find a chip that's not so big. This one's okay. The chips are like Cape Cod chips. Definitely better than like a regular bag chip. Super crunchy. However, oh, you can probably hear the crunch back there. The boyfriend's eating some. I do think the ones from Yacht and Beach Club are a little bit better. These are like, I don't know, maybe a little bit thicker, so they're a little more crunchy, but they're delicious. They're really good. The boyfriend says, don't pop any more balloons with your second food on a stick today. But this stick is not so pointy. And that was not my fault. I still feel pretty bad, but it was not my fault. Anyway, this stick feels like structurally pretty sound. Like I was like, oh, you know, this is heavy. We were talking about like the one that they had at Blue Ribbon Corn Dogs, how the stick is like bending under the weight. This one's like, I feel like structurally good. The science around it, great. Have another bite. Another thing that I really like is I feel like the hot dog has a good snap on the outside. You know, sometimes like the ones at Casey's, they're sort of like, you know, they're little pigs in a blanket. So they don't have like that snap on the outside for the nuggets. This really does. It has like a nice texture that sort of keeps it from getting like too much grease in the batter. And then the outside is fried perfectly. It's just really good. It feels very theme park. Yeah, you haven't even tasted it yet. Just holding it. What? Why are you holding it like that? Just holding it up in the air like... Now let's see if we can go find some new merch. We went into Big Top and they didn't have anything new. We also popped into Memento Mori, nothing new there, although I don't really expect any new merch until Halloween for our Haunted Mansion. But maybe they have something new in the Emporium, so let's go over there and see what we can find. I don't know if this is new. I actually think I've seen it before, but what's this for? The boyfriend says it's to put spoons on when you're cooking. I think it's to put your ice cream bar like while you're eating it. Because it has like no thing here, so you could put ice cream bar. Save it for later. Put it in the freezer. And then be like, more ice cream bar. They have these new mini mix-its this year. They're like bag charms. You can change their little hats and outfits, I think. But they have a new one for the White Rabbit from Alice in Wonderland. I love Alice stuff, and I love the White Rabbit. And his hat is so silly. It's like a teacup. He's teal dollars. Look, it's new. This is a canvas Loungefly backpack. I kind of like it. It has embroidered ear headbands on it. It's 80, and it has these straps so you could hold it, but it also has backpack straps so you can wear it a bunch of different ways. I like the different material. It feels like a little bit more. Sometimes with the Loungeflies, like especially if they have a design on the back, it can wear off after time. This feels a little bit more sturdy, like, you know, it's a material that's gonna last better. And it has ears on it. I found some new ears. These are pink, and they have like a pink sort of mesh bow that has Mickeys on it. They're $35, and I think they're really nice. They're very simple, but they don't have the sequins. Sometimes like the one color ears have the sequins and they get stuck to your hair. So these are really cute, although they look like Valentine's Day ears, so I don't really know why they came out now unless they were just like delayed. I'm sure they're very popular though because they're sort of like a classic looking, matches a lot of outfits. Yeah, they're cute. The bow almost looks like a balloon. It's following me around. So they've been doing a gradual redesign of the Emporium. I think it's better because things are more spread out, so it's not so congested, but I feel like I knew the path to walk through, and now I'm like, I don't know anymore. But they're still working on this section over here, because I was like, the store's already done, but they're working on like the side at the entrance. So I think then that's the last piece and it will be done. This is really cute. Everything's pink today. They have a new pink princess sweatshirt, and the princesses are sort of embroidered on there, but I like the art for them. It's sort of like the art they actually look like in their movies, instead of like all the same art style. And it's a light pink, and it's so soft inside. It's 60. I don't need any sweatshirts. I say that every time, and yet I gravitate to them. Something else that's pink. Found a new t-shirt. It has the castle on it, but it's like sequined castle. It looks really cool. It reminds me of those pillows where you can like move the sequins back and forth, but I don't think they move. It just adds like some nice color and texture. It looks sparkly. Ooh. And Walt Disney World is embroidered on there. I love how much embroidery Disney is doing lately. I feel like it adds another layer to the clothing. I don't really know like if it makes it more valuable, but it feels like a little bit more expensive, which is nice. Oh, 45. That's a little more than I thought. I thought it would be like 40, 35, 45. That's a whole Loungefly pair of ears. We've been seeing a lot of baseball jerseys lately, and they have a new 4th of July collection that's out. This one has Mickey Mouse on it, and on the back it says 71, the year that Walt Disney World opened. This one is 75, I believe. Yeah, this is 75. And I think it's really nice. It's also white, which is great for the summer. It's not going to be too hot to wear. Yeah, it's cute. I like this new design for the 4th of July. It's nice. And they have a new 4th of July Americana lug bag. It has Mickey Mouse on there. He's sort of almost like a patch. And then it has red and white stripes. It's blue with stars on the front. And this is one of their convertible bags, so you can wear it sort of as a belt bag. You could wear it across. You could wear it, you know, any way that you want. And this one is $65. That's like the normal price for the lugs. I sort of like that it's this navy, like a darker blue and not this blue. And it's cute. I don't usually like the Americana stuff, but I think this is really cute. Over here in Adventureland for another treat, but I just noticed for the first time ever that the Zanzibar Trading Company store sign has like little boats that go in a circle and they're like on the water. I have never seen that in all the time that I've been coming here. So it's really interesting. I feel like sometimes if you just look around, you'll find stuff that you've never seen before. Still, even if you come here all the time. You cannot do a favorite Magic Kingdom snack video and not get Dole Whip from Aloha aisle. It's not allowed because the Dole Whip is the best snack. We did get the pineapple upside down cake with pineapple and coconut swirl. And the boyfriend wanted just coconut. That's how he prefers it. And I wanted pineapple and coconut. So we compromised and we got pineapple and coconut. Anyway, it is melting. She gave me a ton of Dole Whip. I should mention also that this was $5.99. It's the size of my face. It's huge. It's so good every time. There's actual pieces of pineapple in the pineapple upside down cake. And then the cake is so soft. It goes really well with the coconut. And then I really like the Dole Whip on there because it adds a nice tartness, like an extra tart flavor. Otherwise, I feel like it's just kind of like, sort of like a pineapple upside down cake a la mode, but with coconut. Yeah. It was on my hat, so I had to get it. Hope they never get rid of the coconut over here. Obviously, they're always going to have Dole Whip, pineapple Dole Whip, because they're sponsored by Dole, and they invented Dole Whip for this park specifically, which is the reason that you can actually bring Dole Whip into the Tiki room, because it's sponsored by Dole, so that's like one of the only places you can bring food inside. Anyway, I digress. The coconut is sort of a newer thing. They brought it for the 50th for a treat, and then that treat's not there anymore, but they kept the coconut, thank goodness, because it's in a drink. Hopefully it never leaves, because it's my favorite. Our structural integrity gets less and less every bite I take. I get the worst brain freeze. No one has ever told me. Oh my god. I've recovered from my brain freeze. The boyfriend says he prefers it with just the coconut because he thinks the Dole Whip, the pineapple Dole Whip, overwhelms the flavor of the cake and the coconut. I like the tartness from the Dole Whip. So I guess next time we'll have to each get our own. Yes, he wants his own. Shook his head, yeah. Yes, I don't want to share with you anymore. Anyway, since we can, we're going to take it over to eat in the Tiki room. In the Tiki room. In the Tiki room. We're not going to be able to play the song because it's copywritten. So I'll sing it for you. Tiki room. I love the Tiki room. It is so much fun to me. I cannot get a Dole Whip and not go to the Tiki room. That's the rule. If I get Dole Whip, I have to go see the birds. And they're happy to see me, and I'm happy to see them. I love the singing flowers. I love all the songs. It also was icy cold in there today, which is a dream. It's not even like super summer yet, but I'm always happy when I walk in somewhere and I'm like, it's cold. If you're still with us and you've enjoyed our video, hit that like button. It really helps support the channel and it means a lot to us. We had so many great snacks today at Magic Kingdom. We had 5 snacks. I hesitate to say there are absolute favorite snacks because when I was sitting at home making a list of like top 5 snacks, I was like, but wait, what about this snack? What about that snack? So we're gonna make this a series. We're gonna come back and do a part 2, but I would love to know what your favorite snack is in Magic Kingdom if you wanna let me know in the comments. That way, you know, maybe it'll be in our next video. Thanks so much for watching and we'll see you on the next one. Tiki room, in the tiki room. All the birds sing words and the flowers croon in the tiki room. Bow, bow, bow.